The shuttle dropped out of hyperslip with a bone-deep shudder, and Kai Brennan gripped the armrests until his knuckles whitened. Not because of the turbulence, he'd been through worse on Earth's training runs, but because of what waited beyond the docking bay doors. The Varan Academy of Tactical Excellence. The deadliest, most prestigious, and most feared combat academy in the Orion Spiral. And he, Kai, age 17, species, squishy human, was about to walk into Class Viper, the Academy's highest-ranked and most lethal all-girls unit. Every cadet there was rumored to have survived at least one battlefield, toppled warlords, subdued armored beasts, or, in the case of one infamous student, single-handedly punched through a starship bulkhead. Kai exhaled slowly. "Relax," the pilot said, glancing back at him. The pilot, a wide-eyed insectoid with twitchy antennae, didn't sound very convincing. "They probably won't kill you on the first day." "Wow," Kai replied. "Thanks, that's incredibly reassuring." The pilot hesitated, then buzzed awkwardly. "If you die violently, just know it was an honor transporting you." Kai pinched the bridge of his nose. Great start. When the ramp hissed open, a wave of heat and metallic air rolled in. The docking bay was huge, bustling with cadets in armor styles from a dozen species. They trained openly between landing pads, striking, grappling, firing practice rounds. But the moment they saw him, the noise shifted, whispers following him like shadows. "That's the human? The only male authorized for Viper class? He won't last a week. He won't last a day." Kai inhaled, straightened his jacket, and walked. Not stiffly, not cockily. Just, smiling. Because he wasn't here for them. He was here for the one chance Earth had negotiated, a single student slot, a political miracle. The Alliance doubted humans could produce elite warriors. Earth needed proof. And Kai intended to be that proof. 1. The Empress of Viper class. The hallway leading to Class Viper looked more like the entrance to a fortified bunker. 2 armored sentinels, 9 feet tall, reptilian, breathing like furnaces, blocked the door. One sniffed the air. Human. The other bared a row of serrated teeth. Fragile. Kai cleared his throat. "I'm Kai Brennan, assigned to Viper class. I have authorization." The door behind them slid open with a hydraulic growl. A girl stepped out. And the sentinels stepped aside. She was only a few inches taller than Kai but radiated lethal confidence. Midnight blue skin marked her as Zavathi, the warrior caste whose hand-to-hand combat videos were banned on several planets for inducing panic. Her black hair flowed down her back in a precise braid. Her golden eyes assessed him like a threat she could eliminate between heartbeats. "So," she said, "the human." Kai smiled. "The Zavathi." A few cadets watching nearby gasped softly. The girl's lips twitched almost imperceptibly. "My name is Rika Valshaw, captain of Viper class." Her gaze sharpened. "You smile too easily." "Maybe I'm nervous," Kai replied. "Humans smile when nervous?" "Sometimes." She folded her arms. "It's odd. One would think fear would suppress expressions of joy." Kai shrugged lightly. "I guess it's how we cope." "Then cope quieter." Rika turned. "Follow me." He did. Inside, Class Viper looked nothing like a classroom and everything like a war room. Holoscreens floated midair, tactical maps rotating. The students, about 30 of them, looked up from weapon cleaning or strength drills. Every single one was female. Every single one had the look of a veteran. And every single one stared at him. A broad-shouldered girl with metallic plates along her arms cracked her neck. "Captain, is this the softness we were told about?" Another, with shimmering crystalline skin, narrowed her eyes. "He smells like fear." Kai sniffed himself subtly. "Do I?" Rika raised a hand, silencing the room. "This is Kai Brennan of Earth. He is an official student of Viper class. He will undergo every trial. He will survive or fail as any of you have." She paused. "Any objections?" 27 hands went up. Kai blinked. "Wow." Rika pinched the bridge of her nose. "Of course." 2. Trials of the Vipers. The first training block hit like a meteor. Combat practice involved paired sparring. Kai was paired with a Sharhali girl named Zira who had 4 arms, claws like talons, and the enthusiasm of someone who believed dismemberment was a friendly greeting. She rushed him instantly. Kai dodged the first swipe, ducked the second, rolled under the third, and while sliding, jabbed upward with a clean palm strike that hit her center mass. Zira stumbled. The room went silent. "Human strikes?" Someone whispered. Then Zira grinned, mandibles flaring. Again! Kai barely survived round 2. Tactical analysis was next. A crystalline girl named Solene challenged his decisions every 10 seconds, skeptical that a ground-born species could understand orbital warfare. But Kai had studied Earth military history, wars fought with no AI, no shielding, no predictive systems. He outmaneuvered her simulation by exploiting unpredictability. Solene narrowed her gem-bright eyes. You play like chaos incarnate. Kai grinned. Thank you. It was not a compliment. Still taking it as one. Her crystal cheeks flushed violet. Strength trials, well, those went badly. Kai stared at the grav bar, which weighed nearly 200 kilos under local gravity. He tried lifting it, made an embarrassing noise, and collapsed. The class snickered. Rika looked down at him. Human bones are thin. Interesting. Kai, face smashed into the mat, groaned. Thin, yes. Breakable, no. No, Rika agreed. Not yet. 3. The incident in the arena. A week into training, an official notice appeared. Mandatory arena evaluation. All Viper-class cadets must complete one live combat test. Kai swallowed nervously. Live combat in Varan terms didn't mean fighting classmates. It meant fighting creatures bred specifically for training. Kai's assigned opponent was something called a Vorgoth beast. He didn't know what that was. Until he saw it. The creature stood 12 feet tall, muscled like a nightmare, covered in bone spikes, with jaws that could snap a hover cycle in half. Kai whispered, Okay, sure, I'll figure this out. The beast roared. The arena shook. Rika watched from above. If he dies, we mark it as natural selection. Zira raised 2 hands. I bet 6 credits he lives. Solene folded her arms. 10 that he runs screaming. 20 that he does something stupid. Another girl added. Down in the arena, Kai exhaled slowly. He stared at the beast. The beast stared at him. Hey, big guy, Kai said softly, I'm really sorry about this. The beast charged. Kai sprinted, not away, but toward it. He slid under its legs, narrowly avoiding bone spikes, and scrambled up its back using handholds nature absolutely had not intended for climbing. The beast bucked wildly. Kai clung on like a desperate tick. Reaching its face, he wrapped his arms around one of its horns and twisted with every ounce of strength he had. The beast shrieked and staggered. Kai pulled harder. And to the shock of everyone watching, the massive creature collapsed, dazed but alive. Kai dropped onto the sand, panting. Silence. Then Rika rose slowly to her feet. He smiled during the